Hey, welcome back to Final Fantasy VII Remastered. We are here at the rocket launch pad area. Last time we climbed over Mount Nebel. Stopped in at the Nebel reactor for absolutely no reason, because there's absolutely no cutscenes, no bits of dialogue, just literally nothing happens when you go to the reactor. Which really feels like a missed opportunity to me. I think it's part of why I sort of went on a bit of a rant about how so much of the game since leaving Midgar just feels empty. And, you know, there should have been a scene on Mount Nebel. And at the reactor, especially if you bring Tifa along. You know, bringing Tifa along on Mount Nebel and up to the reactor, there should be a cutscene. Even just a short one. And even without her there should be something as a sort of this is where it all went wrong kind of scene, you know? But there's nothing. Well, whatever. What's that? It's a giant a rusty old rocket. Wonder why they made something so huge. Better ask the captain about this town. He's the one in charge of it. Captain? Who's the captain? The captain was a pilot when Shinra was still interested in their space program. He was going to be the world's first astronaut, but there was an accident. Ever since then, he's been wasting his life away here, dreaming about going into outer space. Did you see a man in a black cape? A man in a black cape? Nope, never seen him. There's the door. A gun is a man's weapon. Nothing else will do. Thanks, dude. So, yeah. Talisman. Might be worth having. Earring. Pretty good. Protect vest. Power wrist. So, all pretty good items, honestly. All of these are pretty good, to be honest. And gold armlets. Good defense, and, the fact that it's linked materia slots, also very good. Gonna just go with 4 or 5. Alright. He's already got fire on him. Didn't give him a heal, anything for healing, so. I just want to check something very quickly. So yeah, that gives him 42. Right? Yes. That rusted out rocket is all that remains of the Shinra space program. And, shotgun 48. Alright. I'll get him the shotgun. Though I think the sniper rifle is still arguably a better option. Just because of, its high accuracy. Is it real or fake? That looks very much like it, like the Mona Lisa. I'm gonna go ahead and guess fake. Welcome to the Shanghai Inn. It's 100 gil a night. Would you like to spend the night? No, right now, though. And then come by again soon. It's the largest inn we've seen so far. 2 separate rooms, each with 3 beds. I'm in here. A drink will ease your heart. Would you like something to drink? Let me hear your story. Did you meet the captain already? He's really the town's representative. You should really talk with him. Alright. This used to be a Shinra base where they launched rockets. You saw the leaning rocket, right? That's Shinra number 26. It never got off the ground, though. We'll get that story soon enough. Item shop. Barrier. Meh. Actually, kind of meh. And exit. Also, yeah, not really much use for exit. Exit gets you out of battles, but, like, I'd rather just be killing the enemies. And barrier, the issue with barrier is I already have 2 people with big guard. You know, this adds barrier, magic barrier, and haste to everybody. Admittedly, 56 MP, not cheap. It is not cheap MP. What's it to use it with? I want to check what the cost is. So the barrier materia, minus 5 HP and minus 5% HP, minus 2 strength, minus 1 vitality. So meh for that part. Barrier is 16 MP. Magic barrier is 24 MP. And you'd have to use them separately, so that's 2 turns right there. Reflect is 30 MP, but Reflect is going to be very, very... Reflect... limited utility, for the most part. And then Wall grants Barrier and Magic Barrier for 58 MP. Whereas Big Guard does it for 56 and throws in Haste. And Big Guard automatically applies it to everybody. You don't need to link it to an all materia. So, not worth bothering with. Hi, ma'am. All Rams does is gaze at that rocket all day long.
It just looms there. That's how the town got its name. Shinra number 26. Want to look at the rocket with me?
Yeah, let's take a look. Yep, that sure is a rocket.
I get so impressed every time I look at it. Sorry to get you into this. For me, it's a kind of hobby. But out of appreciation, let me give you this.
Yoshiyuki.
I wish you'd take care of it and use it.
I don't know what it is. Oh, sword. Sword is used when an ally is down. Ooh. Ooh. Nice boost in attack, but lower attack percentage, and even worse, only 2 materia slots compared to the 4 I've got now with double materia growth. It is named after a swordsmith, Mutunokami Yoshiyuki, a Japanese swordsmith born in Mutsu Province. He lived around 1650 to 1710. His blade was made famous after Sakamoto Ryoma was assassinated and died carrying his favorite blade forged by Yoshiyuki. So yeah. Strong, but limited. Not great. Won't be using it. It's my job to make people laugh all over the world. Okay, tell me a joke. Tell me a joke, Mr. Funny Man. Ah, here we go. Power source. Dude wouldn't even tell me a joke. Some funny man he is. I've got a lot of items. I should probably sell off some of my stuff just to make scrolling a bit easier. Drill arm. Slight drop in attack and defense, or attack and attack defense, or attack percent. Attack and attack percent, but double and loses the link slots. But it does double materia growth for only a slight reduction in attack. You know what? Let's go for it. I am going to need to change his materia out setup though. That'll do, I suppose. A lot of guns in here. Alright, I think that's everything to find. Hey, Shinra Type 26. There's actually no point in climbing it. There's nothing up here. Yeah. Gee, I wonder if maybe, just maybe, No, I won't spoil it. I mean, I kind of just did, but... And this is where I was just go, ooh. Cool little plane. There's a Shinra logo on it. Tiny Bronco. This is cool. Let's take it, okay, Cloud? Jeez! What the hell, Aerith? What the hell? Hey, let's just steal this plane we found. What is wrong with you, Aerith? May I help you? No, we're just looking at it. If you would like to use it, please ask the captain. The captain should be in the rocket. I'm Shira. And what are your names? I'm Cloud. I'm Aerith.
I'm Barrett of Avalanche.
So you're not with the Shinra? I thought you were bringing approval for the space program. President Rufus is scheduled to come here. The captain's been so restless all morning. Rufus! Tiny Bronco. Yeah, not a bad name. And now we get to visit the rocket. I was just ahead of myself a little bit. But yeah, Tiny Bronco? Yeah, I'm fine with it. I'm cool with Tiny Bronco. Oh, hey, dude. Dude?
What are you guys doing here?
We heard the captain was here.
Captain? I'm the captain.
And we meet this game's version of Sid. He is, I believe, I'm pretty sure, the final member of our party. His name is Sid Highwind, as a reference to Cain Highwind from Final Fantasy IV. Though actually, I think Final Fantasy III had a Highwind, or 2. Final Fantasy II had a Highwind, so Cain Highwind was a reference to... Anyway, Highwind is a name that pops up pretty regularly throughout the series. As an aside, his class, basically he's a Dragoon.
The name's Sid. Everyone calls me Captain, though. What do you want?
Tell me about this rocket.
Wow, not bad for a kid. Alright then, I'll explain it to you. You know Shinra developed a lot of technological gadgets during the meaningless war, right? Now it's a Mako company, but in the old days it was a weapons manufacturer. Well, they came up with a rocket engine. There was so much excitement about the thought of going into outer space. Our dreams got bigger and bigger. They put a major budget into it and made prototype after prototype. Finally,
they completed Shinra number 26. They chose the best pilot in Shinra. No, in the world. Me. I mean, come on. And finally we get to the day of the launch. Everything was going well. But because of that dumbass Shira, the launch got messed up. That's why they became so anal. And so Shinra nixed their outer space exploration plans. After they told me how the future of space exploration and got my damn hopes up. Damn them! Then it was all over once they found out about Mako. Found out Mako Energy was profitable. They didn't even so much as look at space exploration. Money, moolah, dinero! My dream was just a financial number for them! Look at this rusted rocket. I was supposed to be the first man in space with this. Every day it tilts a little bit more. At this rate, I don't know which will be first. This thing falling over, or me getting out of here. My last hope is to talk to the president. So, the Sid is pretty cool. As with most Sids, obviously he is associated with flight. A lot of Sids are associated with airship. They'll built airships or things like that. The Sid in 6 wasn't. He had nothing to do with air travel, with flight, but most Sids are connected to it somehow. Either they built the airships, or they pilot airships, or in this case, he's a pilot with who worked on rockets. Excuse me, Cloud? Did the captain say anything? Nope. Oh?
Shira! What are you, blind? We got guests! Get some tea!
I'm sorry. He's kind of a jerk. Really, don't mind us.
Shut up! Sit down on those chairs and drink your goddamn tea! Damn, I'm pissed.
Sit in those chairs and drink your goddamn tea. That is hilarious. It's no wonder people love this version of Sid.
Shira, I'll be in the backyard tuning up the tiny Bronco. And make sure to serve them some tea, alright?
Yeah, he is kind of abusive. Sheesh, what bad manners. Sorry, it's our fault. No, he's always like this.
He always like this? That's pretty bad.
No, it's because of my stupid mistake. I was the one who destroyed his dream. What happened?
Hey, get your ass in gear. You work like a snail. Even the moon get tired waiting around for your ass.
I'm sorry.
Don't take so much time checking that oxygen tank. Shira, being careful's good, but no matter how many times you check that oxygen tank, it won't matter. That thing wouldn't break even if hell froze over.
But
No buts! You're not stupid, so be more efficient.
I'm sorry.
Captain, our dreams are finally coming true.
We are so proud to be a part of the launch of Shinra number 26.
Captain, preparations are complete. All that's left is liftoff. Yeah, leave it all to me. I'll be back in a few. All right, Captain. Fly our dreams into outer space. Thanks, guys. We're praying for your safety. Instrument panel, all clear. Shinra number 26, ready for launch.
Engine pressure rising. Shinra number 26, 3 minutes to launch. Beginning countdown.
Finally. What happened?
Sid, we have an emergency situation. A mechanic is still in the engine section of the rocket.
What? Who is the little satellite?
I don't know. Activating the intercom in the engine section.
Hey, goddammit! Who the hell is still in there?
It's Shira, Captain. Don't mind me. Go ahead with the launch.
Shira? What are you still doing in there?
I was still concerned. The results of the oxygen tank test weren't satisfactory.
You stupid little... It's gonna get so hot in there, there ain't gonna be slices left when we blast off. You're gonna be burnt to a crisp. You're gonna die. You know that, don't you?
I don't mind. If I can just fix this, the launch will be a success. I'm almost done.
Wow, lady. Almost done? You're gonna die.
Sid, we must start the countdown. We won't make it if we don't.
Lady's crazy.
Starting engine.
Hey, wait a minute. Shira's still in there.
What are you going to do, Sid? If we cancel now, it'll be another 6 months until the next launch.
God damn it, Shira. You want to make me a murderer?
Captain,
Shira?
tank number 7 check is complete. Once I complete tank number 8, it's all clear.
Come on, Shira. Hurry up. You're gonna die.
30 seconds until ignition. Beginning countdown.
Sid, forget about her. We won't make it in time. What am I supposed to do?
– 15 seconds until ignition. Internal temperature rising.
Oh man, the moon, outer space, my dreams.
Ignite engine.
Sure.
Okay, actually pretty impressive that it didn't fall over completely. I would have expected it to fall over completely, frankly, the way it started leaning over like that. He pushed the emergency engine shutdown switch, aborting the mission, to save my life. After that, the space program was cut back and the launch was canceled. It's my fault his dream was destroyed. That's why it's alright. I don't care what the captain says. I'll live my life for him.
Shira, you still haven't served some tea.
I'm sorry.
Hurry up and sit down, or ain't my hospitality good enough for you?
Foot off the table.
They're late. Where's Rufus?
Dude, get your foot off the table. No, that's not alright, dude. That is not okay to put your shoes up on the table.
Hey, long time no see. So, Sid, how you been? Well, if it ain't Fat Man Palmer, how long were you figuring on keeping me waiting?
So I gave him a goofy voice.
So, when's the space program gonna start up again? Hey, I don't know.
The president's outside, so why don't you ask him?
Sir, good for nothing fat.
Don't say fat. Hey, tea! Can I have some too? With lots of sugar and honey and... Oh yeah, don't forget the lard! Lard and tea. That's something. Is President Rufus here to announce that he's going to restart the space program? Would make sense. Hey! Have we met before? Hey! Is the tea ready yet? With plenty of sugar and honey, and oh yeah, and don't forget the lard too. Had to run around the other side of the table because he was in the way.
What the? You got me all excited for nothing? Then, what'd you come here for?
I want to borrow the tiny Bronco. We're going after Sephiroth, but seems like we've been going in the wrong direction. But now we think we know where he's headed. But we have to cross the ocean. That's why we want your plane. Poor Sid. He thought he was going to get to space, but they just want to use this tiny little plane. Also, man, it's not a big plane. How is it? We know Shinra has helicopters. We know they have a giant airship.
First the airship, then the rocket, and now the tiny Bronco. Shinra took outer space away from me, and now you want to take the sky away from me too?
Oh my. You seem to forget it was because of Shinra 8 that you were able to fly in the first place.
What?
Excuse me. This way. You wanted to use the tiny Bronco, right? I believe Palmer's going to take it. Why don't you talk to him? And now we get a boss fight. Why do I have to do this? I'm the head of the space program. Maybe I should have healed up, because we are about to get a big boss fight here. Yeah, I really should have used the end, but you know what? It's fine. It's fine. I'm sure I'll manage. Got plenty of items and everything, so if I need to use an ether to top up Barrett's MP or anything, I'll be able to, yeah. Got to revive, so that's good. And she's got to revive as well. probably don't really need to have haste on her, honestly. Yeah, screw it, it's fine. We'll be taking the tiny Bronco. I've seen you somewhere before! I know, the Shinra building! When the president was killed! Oh! Security! So I just want to watch him. And I honestly just want to watch him. Also, I want to grind up some, I do want to grind up some limit breaks. And honestly, this is just as easy a way, good a way of doing it as any. Oh, no, that doesn't actually work. Alright. I'm pretty sure it wasn't working. Let me hit air at the end just to make sure. Nah, it doesn't do anything. That works. Ah! So close. Alright, hit Barrett one more time. Come on, buddy. Hey, buddy boy. Hit Barrett again. Hit Barrett again. Perfect. Also, he's kind of fun to just sit here and just watch. He's hypnotic somehow. Alright. Another hit or two on Aerith would be appreciated too. Because she could use, she's pretty close to, she's gotta be getting pretty close to her next break. Yeah, keep hitting Aerith and Aerith. Not sure exactly how much more, how many more Barrett needs, but I imagine he's got probably pretty close. So I figure if I can do like one more in this fight. You gonna go there, dude? What are you? Is your gun out of power? You run out of ammo there, dude? Alright. Oh, that's right, he does need to do a few more limit breaks to get his next one.
Ugh!
And that's Palmer out of the way. So, that bit where the plane almost kills him, I believe that is actually sort of intended as a reference to Raiders of the Lost Ark. German mechanic killed by being knocked into propellers in Indiana Jones and the Raiders of the Lost Ark. I will also note this. Palmer did not die there. He did drop an Eden coat, though.
I can't stop it!
Forget it. Get in. So apparently we're just stealing his plane. Not bad flying, actually. Wait, who is... There's no one flying it! There's no one actually flying it!
The tail's been hit!
Emergency landing.
There's gonna be a big splash! Hold on to your drawers and don't piss in them!
Because we're going to be plenty wet as it is. Actually, not a bad landing, huh? Weirdly.
She won't fly anymore.
Can't we use it as a boat?
Do whatever you want.
Sid, what will you do now?
I don't know. I'm history with the Shinra, and I've given up on that town.
How about your wife, Shira?
Wife? Don't make me laugh! Just thinking about marrying her gives me the chills. What are you guys gonna do?
We're going after a man named Sephiroth. We'll have to get Rufus of the Shinra someday, too.
I don't know about any of that, but... What the hell? Sign me up!
How about it, everyone?
I don't care. Glad to be aboard, numbskulls.
Numbskulls?
Yeah. Anyone stupid enough to go up against Shinra nowadays has gotta be a numbskull. I like it. So, where are we headed?
Rufus was going after Sephiroth to the Temple of the Ancients.
Really?
Where is it? That Temple of the Ancients?
Dunno. That numbskull kid was telling me he was headed the wrong direction. So maybe it's off this way?
Let's just head for land and get some information. Temple of the Ancients. That name bothers me. Tiny Bronco can cross shallow waters and rivers. Players can get on and off it on the beach. So we can now explore! So yeah, I will note, Palmer didn't die. It's a very easy boss fight. Yeah, you'd have to try to lose that boss fight, frankly. But it's funny. It is funny. Oh, don't have access to the menu while I'm on the Bronco. And yeah, here's Sid. He uses a spear. He's got good attack, dexterity, vitality. His magic attack is pretty low. His magic attack is very low. Actually, vitality is not that high, but well, I suppose compared to Cloud. He is very much a physical attacker. So like I said, his best role is he does basically take the Dragoon role, including like his attacks, you know, for his limit breaks. One of his limit breaks is to like jump up into the air. Maybe multiple of his limit breaks, I don't know. But yeah, so we actually have some exploration options now. Only in the waters. But it's better than we could do before. I should try to head back to, and yeah, only shallow waters. I wonder if I can make it back to, not sure if I can. Don't know if it's possible for me to make it all the way back to the starting continent. Because I was thinking it might be nice to stop in at Fort Condor again. But I honestly don't know one way or the other if it'll be possible. Looks like it probably is. Been a while since I did any Port Condor stuff, so I do want to stop in there for any matches I can do and rewards I can get. Yeah. No. Doesn't look like I will be able to get down there. But I'm just showing off a lot of the world map now. branch. I can't just cut all the way through here, I think. Nope, can't cut all the way through there. So, yeah. Oh, okay, I think I might be able to get there. So the world has opened up a little bit. Off screen, I will try to do Port Condor. Oh snap, we're back at Midgar. We can't get back in though. So I could get to Fort Condor sort of the long way if I needed to. Would prefer if I could just get around the continent and anyway, so not necessarily progress, frankly. We do have a new friend though, we have a new teammate, and we have a way of traveling around the world map. The, what did we have before? That, oh, what did we have before? The hovercraft. Hovercraft, we no longer have need for that. Which is fine, because I have no idea where the hell I abandoned it. No. There's Fort Condor. Yeah, that'll do off camera. And hey, fights! And we also got to see Palmer's jolly little dance. Palmer's pretty funny. He's very much a goofy character. Not the least bit dangerous. But pretty funny. And like I said, we've got ourselves a boat, basically. And next time will be some side quests. But for now, thanks for watching.